Hey y'all, what is up? I'm Ready, and we're back again with another video. And today we're gonna be playing Izzet Control, and we're gonna turn this audio a little bit. Okay, Izzet Control. This is Izzet Control, as in the Izzet Control of the Izzet Control list. Yeah, we're just gonna go over this real quick, and yeah, we'll hop into some games. This is a Snowland deck, so we're playing Snowlands, including the tapped blue-red one because we can. Okay, first payoff for the Snowlands, and I think our only payoff for the Snowlands is Frostbite. This card is really nice when we have 3 snow permanents. The 3 damage over the 2 means a lot, like a lot. So it's really nice that we get to do that extra 3 damage. Also, kind of funny art. It's Frostbite, and it's like a snow guy biting, so that's kind of cool, I guess. And yeah, just control. We have a couple creatures, mostly interacting with them. Then we have Fire Prophecy, which is another interaction spell, only 1 copy. We have more copies of this type of card in the sideboard. This is just like kill a creature early, maybe get rid of some big expensive card that we don't really need right now. Next we have Expressive Iteration, which is more of like a 3-drop card. I don't think we ever will play this on turn 2. We usually wait till turn 3, don't play a land, play this, exile a land and play it. I don't know, it guarantees a land drop, which is nice. It can be played late game too, just to find card advantage, which is really nice. And yeah, I love this card. Just a definite, almost always gonna get you 2 cards worth playing. 2 of the best cards of 3. Then we have 2 Mystical Dispute against blue-based decks. This is the counter spell, one of the counter spells in our deck. Really nice if we can Prismari, and then with only holding up 1 treasure, be able to counter something. Feels really nice. Then we have Brazen Borrower. This is one of our creatures. Bouncing instant speed is really good against cleave-based decks, usually, and also just mid-range, stuff like that. Then we have Toussaint coming, just to more counter things, especially against Ultimatum. It's nice to be able to counter things. 4 Bone Crusher Giant, a removal, a Stomp, and then a 4/3 is just so good. Really love this card, one of the best cards in the format right now. Definitely the best card in red, and just such a nice card that can come back as a pretty powerful creature that's annoying to deal with. Then we have 3 Galazeth Prismari. This makes a treasure when ETBs, and makes it that we don't have to sacrifice our treasures. Our treasures just become mana rocks for instants and sorceries, which is really nice. Helps us ramp up to our bigger instants and sorceries. Next, in combination with Galazeth, we have Goldspan Dragon, which they work really well together. Goldspan is a 5-mana 4/4 flying haster, so you get some damage, and it creates a treasure whenever it attacks or becomes a target of a spell, and it allows treasures to be sacrificed for 2 mana rather than 1 mana. So if this makes a mana, this swings makes another mana, then we can really ramp up to one of these quicker, or we can just use that extra treasure as a mana rock, which is really nice. And then we have our big spells. These are our main win conditions of the deck. Alrund, if we resolve an Alrund's Epiphany, we'll win just because we have one of our flyers on the board or something like that. And also Magma Opus. If we resolve a Magma Opus, the game's just pretty over. So yeah, big spells are what we're really looking up for. Although we can definitely win the game without them. After that, we have 25 lands. 9 island, 8 mountain, and some river glide, failed passage, and face savings. Face savings are another way of giving us the extra bit of damage with like Alrund's Epiphanies and whatnot. So really nice way. We can really win the game. I really haven't played this deck, but now that I've taken an actual look at it, it looks really fun and good. So yeah, sideboard is gonna be 3 Fire Prophecy, the other 3 that we're not main decking against creatures, 2 Mystical Dispute against blue, Ashiok's Erasure against specifically Ultimatum. But decks that, combo decks, more against combo decks. 2 Ox of Agonis. There's one up here, and there's one all the way bottom that's probably covered by my amazingly beautiful face. But there is 2 Oxes, keep that in mind. These Oxes are against Mill and Rogues. Then we have 3 Red Cap Melees, which are against red-based decks, mono-red, sometimes Gruul, but mostly mono-red. Then 2 Test of Talents against combo, stuff like that. Just another counter spell if we need it to be. And 2 Crone Wars against mono green big creature decks. Teamer Ultimatum, stuff like that. And yeah, that's what we're working with, and let's do it. Run it. Yeah. This is keepable. We don't have any counter spells, but we do have the Stomp into a Bone Crusher. Ooh, okay, that's kind of scary. This looks like a Sultai list. Kind of want those counter spells there. Gonna foretell this Alrund's Epiphany. He's on the play, so he definitely even, yeah, he has Cultivate. Yeah, we're pretty screwed. We need a counter spell like right now. It's kind of annoying that you just kind of take an L to not having a counter spell, but that's okay. It do be like that sometimes. Maybe we can put some pressure on him, but he's gonna ult way before we get up to our Epiphany, so there's not much hope for us here, especially if we don't draw something playable here. We need to at least draw something playable, at least. So yeah, because he ults next turn unless we have a counter spell, so, which is insane. He's literally ulting on his turn 4. Okay, yeah, this game's over. So this is a pretty easy game for opponent. This is why this deck needs to be interacted with. Please, almighty banners, please stop this deck from being a deck. He literally just cast Ultimatum. Look how early he's going to play it. On top of playing a 3-4 to block, ramping, he's on the play. Oh my god, actually, just missed a line drop. Okay, well, we got really lucky there. We still aren't going to win this game if he has an Ultimatum, because Goldspan doesn't do enough unless we draw a counterspell. If we draw a counterspell, then we have a chance, I guess. But, like, come on. Okay, so he kills this. At least we get a treasure. I like treasures. And yeah, I mean, even if we had a counterspell, that Elspeth's Nightmare guarantees that we don't have one for his ult. So there was actually no way of winning this game now. He played slower, knowing that we might have something, and that was definitely the smart play. And there was no way to win here. He actually doesn't have an ult command. Okay, well, we are absolutely the luckiest players ever. Okay. I legitimately didn't think it was going to resolve. That's kind of nuts. Oh, I wish I drew a land here. That's okay. We'll survive. And we need all these extra turns. Trying to find a counter spell is pretty difficult. Only playing 4 right now, so. Okay, land is nice. I'm sure he has another removal. I'm pretty sure he has another removal spell. You think he'd have another removal? Yeah. That's cool. We have to take that out. We still get to swing with Yorion. And this is going away. So if he goes for a Yorion, it won't give anything. Although we just have to keep hoping he doesn't have ult, because if he draws ult, you're finding we might token it. Oh, good job, Yorion. Okay. That's pretty good, I guess. Then there's no way I can bounce Yorion now. Holy crap. I'll bounce it later, but geez, the binding was pretty good here. Even though it was only hitting birds. It adds like some intimidation, I guess. So we're really looking for like a Magma Opus here. Magma Opus would be super fine. Counter spell make me feel confident. We have expressive iterations to draw. Magma Opus, counter spells, expressive iteration, Alrund's Epiphany. Most of our spells are just really good draws in this deck, so I think the only bad draw would be like Frostbite. Although Frostbite we could even like use with the Fire Prophecy to end up killing the Yorion, so that would be cool. Okay, so here we can actually bounce Yorion. I can't respond to that right now. Okay, and we will animate this. Swing for a whole bunch of damage. Now we are super hard to deal with. So that's really good. creatures. Only one of them has flying, though. We win. That's really scary, but we do end up winning this game. He only has one thing that can block flyers. Oh, especially now. Even without that, though, we had lethal. Exactly lethal. Boom. That is a game 1 win that I honestly have to admit that I was kind of lucky that he didn't have it there, but that's okay. We count our blessings, we move on. Pretty easy sideboard. All the removal spells come out, and we add some counter spells to our arsenal. Yeah. That was a really nice game 1 win. I think we definitely could have won the second 2 games now that we have counter spells. But winning the first game was a pleasant surprise. I'm sorry I got so down there. I like that. That was just busted. The fact that he was able to ramp to 7 so fast, and if he had an ult, there was nothing I could do. So yeah, I don't really like it when people put other people in a situation that, like, if they do something broken and it takes some time or setup, then that's cool, right? You played well. You kept yourself alive for a bunch of turns to the point where you could win the game. You could combo off, whatever. Like, I'm okay with the ultimatum list if they ultimatum on 6 or 7. That is fine, because that means you had a board. You know, you played well. You handled your cards well. But if you ramp to an ultimatum on like turn 4 while also playing a creature that's like a good blocker, then that's not fair, right? Like, and being able to look at my hand and take out like a counter spell if I have one, which I don't. Like, that's just not fair, and that's what pisses me off. So I'm sorry I got kind of mad there. I don't really like it when games get completely shut out from you when someone drew way too well, or plays a combo that's way too good and needs to be interacted with. I'm okay if they play the combo and it doesn't go insane, because then it's just a fair deck. I'm not okay with people playing combos and draw, although it's obviously not their fault. But, you know, you should always play the best deck, whether it's, you know, unfair or whatever. As long as you're playing the best deck, I'm not gonna be mad at you for playing the best deck. I'm gonna be annoyed with you for I'm not gonna be mad at or annoyed. I'm not gonna be mad at you. I'm just mad at the deck. I'm mad at the people who keep the deck in the format. We're gonna discard an Opus. How does this man already have 5 mana? Like, what? Well, this time I do really have counter spells, so. What is 1 black mana? Is it the plus? Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot of people play that card against us, like we are playing a graveyard combo, but a bunch of people, like, I don't know what graveyard combo we'd be playing. We kind of just discard it because we can. You know? Next turn, we're going to hold up Ashiok's Eraser and just hope. Oh, my God. What? Okay. I must admit, was not expecting that, so that's a problem. That's a pretty big problem. I guess we're going fast. Gotta go fast. And this tap line is gonna throw us over the board. We could technically win with an Epiphany if he doesn't have ult, but like after that Shark Typhoon, we have to just get hope that he doesn't have ult, which he doesn't, which is nice. Perfect odd, and that's just like utterly perfect for him. That's okay. Okay. It do be like that sometimes. Alright, so hopefully if we hit a land, we can Epiphany into Magma Opus, which would require us to draw 3 straight lands, but maybe the top 3 cards are lands? Play a spell, please. spell worth countering. This will help us hit lands. This is getting exiled, but which card do we want? I don't really want this Galazeth, to be honest. Because I can't really play it now. So... oh, you know what I will do? I'll do this. Test talents can't hit creatures. They can only hit instant and sorceries, but that's all we really want it for right now, so... and if he has an ultimatum and a counterspell, he has an ultimatum and a counterspell. Don't know what else I can do. Except for hope he doesn't have an ultimatum and a counterspell. Alright, he definitely has a counterspell though. That's acceptable, I guess. We're on a clock now though. So hopefully we find a land or something. Still not dead. I'm tapped out. I mean, I had to go for that. Like, I was pretty sure I had a counterspell anyway, but I'm gonna slowly lose this game to the Sharks, so I had to just go for the extra turns. And now I drew, especially after I drew a third one, where I could just go for the lands. Like, come on. That's what we're doing here. You just look at my hand and see what he wants to do about it. If you have another counterspell, you win the game. For 100%. So. I got 2 draws to find the land. If you have a counterspell, I'm dead anyway. I mean, I got really 3 draws to find 2 lands. No, next draws have to be lands. Every single draw has to be a land. Next 2 draws, both have to be lands. If this resolves, no, it's not even resolving. Oh, it is resolving. Okay, land. 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 Show me a land. Oh, the Shark Typhoon really got me off guard there. Okay. We'll have to just play around that better. And when we're on the play, we'll have a much higher chance of not getting screwed by that, so. Alright, this is acceptable, I guess. No counter. Actually, this is horrible. Why did I keep this? No counter spells. Whoops. Dang, what the heck draw was that? I keep drawing these at the most inopportune moment. That's okay. Sometimes we're just not destined to win. Oh, we're at Magma Opus. He will now realize we have no counter spells. It is happy. I am happy to know that he doesn't have a Wolfwillow Haven, and he also mulliganed already, so. That's cool. No, I wanted you to play a Wolfwillow Haven so I could just bounce it. Bounce it. That would have been so nice. I would actually have something to do with this Brace power. But now you play like a powerful card too. Yeah, this is a tough game, chat. Getting absolutely flooded after getting duressed is nuts. We haven't drawn a single spell. So, we draw 3 spells, 4 lands hand, and then I'm now flooding, which is not cool at all. And now now we lose whatever non-creature we might have. Oh. It doesn't matter, we're not gonna draw a spell anyway. Isn't that fun? Do you feel sorry for me, opponent? You should. My draws are garbage. Although you still haven't cast Ultimatum. You've success. Oh my god, if you have frickin' Shark Typhoon, please. No, dude, what is going on? This is absolutely ludicrous. Finally, dog. That took way too long. Okay. Into the hand. Into the library. Over here. We're gonna cast a Stomp. You have Ultimatum. You have Ultimatum. Don't know what else to say. I could have held up Test of Talents, but Bone Crusher Giant. So untap green or black source. That's untap black source. Ultimatum is castable. I repeat, Ultimatum is castable. We have counter spells now. Oh, high school Span Dragon. Hey, I have gold Span Dragon. Span Dragon. No. Get that out of here. I like a nice crispy gold Span Dragon. Alright, so we can counter any instant sorcerers. Basically means Ultimatum and I know it's only a divination, but it's scary. It looked at me wrong. I don't like how it looks at me. Alright, play the land. Oh, it's a good fishing as a cool card. Does that mean I'm if I attack no, I can just swing with the birds though. Dragon. So if I animate this, he can block a 4/4 and take lethal. Yay! That's a 2-0 too. Oh no, not 2-0. Well, 2-1 is still good. Obviously, we win. So let's do it. Let's keep going. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. Nah, I'm gonna wait. Fantasina. Fantasy. Italian, I guess. Sounds Italian. Dude, what? Where am I? ¿Dónde estás mi counter spells? I think we're Magma Opus. We're pitching a Magma Opus right here. I think that's the plan, so we can ramp into a Galazeth. Unless he, please don't have edge wall. Please. What? Okay. You do have a land though, so no edge wall. Alright, so we're gonna crack this treasure. That is it. Crack the treasure. Now we go back the treasure. It turns out out he is playing blue and green. Oh, is it just blue? It's just Simic and blue. That'd be cool. That would be kind of cool. I just realized I should have played this base to save him, but that's okay. He only has one green. It's kind of cool. Let's see if he wants to swing. Let's see if he wants to swing one. Okay. I will do this. I want to play a Magma Opus. I've yet to this day to ever cast Magma Opus ever. Like, I've never played Magma Opus before, so I've never felt the feeling of making a 4/4, dealing 4 damage, drawing 2 cards, and tapping 2 mana. What can I say? I just haven't lived, clearly. You haven't lived until you've paid 8 mana to instant speed, deal 4, tap 2 permanents, trade a 4/4, and draw 2 cards. What can I say? Every person. Such a glorious thing. Oh, he's got green mana now. The bastard. The bastard getting green mana like a weirdo. Just kidding. Just kidding. So obviously okay to get green mana. I don't want to be wrong. Getting green mana. It's just green mana. Alright, make your moves, my friend. We're gonna attempt to cast a stomp. A stomperoo. Oh, yo, did y'all see Croaky's got signed to Liquid? He's now Liquid Croaky's. What an absolute mad lad signing to an S-tier gaming team, bro. Liquid Croaky's out here making way. He's signed to, like, I think he's the best. He's the Magic player with the best signs. Like, he signed to the best team. He's the first Magic player to be signed to that good of a team. So, he's special young man. What can I say? He's special young man. Don't counter this. Please, please, I'm begging you. Alright, and then we go in the library, do this. Combat. I could have animated that faceless, but I'm pretty sure he has like a bounce spell or something, so I just want to see what he has for sure. For sure, dude. Counterspell? Was that what the other foretold spell? Well, then I had to deal with a 4/3, which I guess you can just chump block, but I deal with that 4/3 and an Alrund's Epiphany. Love Struck Beast deals with the 4/3. Love Struck Beasts. Love-stricken beasts are good at dealing with 4/3s, as everyone should know. You make a token and hold up 2 blue mana, like totally non-threatening at all. Oh, you're dead then. I see blue mana. Oh, dead. You should have saw these. Hey, come back here. Hey, wait, can I have... No, I couldn't have. No, whatever. Oh, he's not dead. He's at 1. Sorry to disappoint. He's at 1, and we have 4 flying lethal targets. And he can't even target this Bone Crusher if he wants to, so... That's gonna be a sheesher. That's gonna be a big sheesh for Mr. Opponent over there. Yeah, a sheesh! Can we get a sheesh? Can we get a sheesh? And that's if I don't draw anything. Like, what if I draw a Magma Opus? Yeah. This looks just like a cool, like, Simic mid-range type of deck, which means we get to play... not Test Talents. Okay. Is Fire Prophecy good against this deck? I would put it, I would put a Chrome War in more, though. This seems like reasonable boarding. What do we not want? Brazenbauer, maybe? Brazenbauer. No, flyers are good against this guy. Especially because he's got tokens, so he's got a crap ton of tokens. Maybe we don't want to Chrono him, because we didn't really see much big. Maybe we just cut the counter spells. Maybe we just cut the counter spells. And we'll play like a couple mystical disputes, but what if we just do this? How does this look? This looks reasonable. Let's do 2 and 3 actually, in favor of the mystically disputes, because we already have the frostbites. Zudis. Fanasina. 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 Oh, hello, hands. You're not keepable. That was kind of funny. Okay. This is pretty good. We got all 3 colors. Sorry, not 3. All 2 colors. All in Snowlands with a Faceless Haven. We have we have interaction. Creatures. Interaction on top of creatures is really nice. So that's why these adventure cards are just so good. So good. We can stomp an Edgewalling Keeper here. Should the need arise. Get it out of here. Get out of here. Get him out of here. Hey. Get a sheesh. I will attempt to say no. Will you accept this no? Looks like he's not going to accept the no, chat. He's debating on whether to accept this no. He does not accept the no. He declines our no. Alright, so we got 5 mana. Not very close to the Opus right now. Will we double block Mr. Love Cookies over there? Oh. Gold Spander, damn no. Must resist the urge. Please don't have Brazen, by the way. That would make my life rather painful. I'm not gonna foretell this Alrund Epiphany because it's 2 mana. They'll make it 1 mana, and we don't need that. Okay, so we're gonna kill him. No, we're gonna kill him now, I think, with this amazing Opus. Okay, deal 4 damage here. He's exactly dead. Okay. Submit. Tap. Tap. Submit. Submit. Boom! First use of Magma Opus is to give us a win. That's nice. This deck's been feeling pretty good. Beat a mid-range and a control list. Real challenger's the aggro list, so we're gonna see how we fare against that. Well, if we get hands like the hand we just got, it's pretty good. It'll be pretty easy for us to win. So, I really thought this deck wasn't very good, but because it's just like so like you just, especially when it feels so bad to discard Magma Opus. Like before I actually took a look at this entire list, I would just see people play against me, and I'd be like, okay, like even though you're gonna, like it just felt so bad to play. I don't know. Okay, I guess we're keeping this without it. We're bottom of an island. This is definitely not a risk to keep at all, right, chat? Right? Nothing could go wrong with this hand. It's just straight spells for us here. Keep. Alright, he's mulligan in. Hopefully he's playing a creature deck. We got some creature lands and a shock that might turn into a build later on. No, you bastard. Why Zaga trial? Are you playing Ultimatum without the Yorion? That really threw me off too. I was like, he's not playing Ultimatum. I literally thought that to myself. He's not playing Ultimatum, but maybe he is. Maybe he's playing Titan's Nest. He's probably playing Titan's Nest. Dude, you're kidding me. We're getting flooded on top of a 6-land hand. We only have 25 lands in the deck. Again, we're getting flooded. That's disgusting. No, it's the Titan's Nest. Alright. Alright. Bit of combat. Maybe get a little bit more damage in there. Okay. Okay. That's some good damage, I guess. Alright, Cyclone Triomes. He's definitely lacking what he wants. Maybe he's flooded also. Are you flooded? It would be kind of cool if you were also flooded. Although you will be in a much more advantageous position if you were flooded. There, fall down 10. Yeah, do good, lad. Fall down 10. I want to play it the second stage. Again? No way. Okay. Are you flashing at something? Dang, maybe I should play this Faceless Haven before combat. Although it won't actually matter. Oh, it will if I want to hold up Frostbite, but... Do I need to ice? It looks like a oh, wow. Vigilance, baby! 1, 2, 3. Okay. Can't activate both. We can activate one. We cannot activate both, but we can activate one. And with this Bone Crusher, that's all. That's saddening. I'm gonna play this because it'll put him to 4. Is this a counter spell? I thought this was an ultimate. I thought this was a, it's not an extra turn. Okay. I thought that was an extra turn. Alright, he's at 6. We have a Stomp. That's a Crawling Barrens. That's fine. Not really worrying too much about the expressive iteration here. I'm gonna attempt to go back to combat, see what he wants to do about it. Damage. Okay. Alright. No, what? It didn't. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's okay. Still in a good position. Oh, okay. We do that. We get a dub. Against this deck, no Fire Prophecy, no Frostbite. And that's a deck. Shark Typhoon needs to be played around. Definitely need to worry about them hard casting it or even I need a okay. We're gonna have to end the stream after this win here. Hopefully this is a win. End the video and end the stream too, because I have some work I need to do, guys. I'm sorry. Ooh, I'm getting a work permit tomorrow, which is gonna be really cool. Because I'm gonna be working over the summer. I think I said that yesterday, but yeah, I'm gonna be working over the summer, which is gonna change my stream hours. Probably gonna change my streaming actually a lot. I think I'm gonna go more towards a streaming for a couple hours on the weekends, not just like the 1 hour that we do here. Today we're not even really doing much of an hour, but we're gonna stream hopefully for a couple hours. We're gonna get all set up, but water, everything. Have a big nice stream every weekend day. And on let's say I have a day off for like a holiday or something. But I have full-time work on the weekdays, which will probably mean I'm gonna end up with like two big streams, and I'll make like multiple videos out of those streams, hopefully. So, and if I don't do that, I'll have like a quota for myself of like maybe 2-3 videos every 7 days. So maybe I can get it to 3. I'll see if I can get it to 3. Depends on how I'm feeling, my mental health, stuff like that. Yeah, pretty dang dependent on my mental health. So, because last summer my mental health wasn't very great. So the summer before that, my mental health wasn't exactly in tip-top shape. So it really just depends on what's going on this summer. I know I'm gonna be really bogged down at work, streaming, and APs. I need to do some work for. So, ooh, no lands. Okay. Perfect. This into my hands. This out of here. Give me this. I guess I don't need this Sonic coming then. Definitely countering this in Magma. Pretty easy counter. Creating a treasure, we get the hold of a mystical dispute. Acceptable. Boom. I mean, he did get a little bit flooded there, or screwed, sorry. But we just controlled the game after game after game. You guys saw it yourself. Izzet Control is peak control. It is definitely one of the best control decks you can find out on the market. I guess on the market. On this overcrowded market and metagame, standard metagame is pretty full right now. There's always a bunch of good decks. This one clearly wins. It beat Ultimatum, which is, you know, not exactly everyone's favorite deck, but it beat that, beat a whole bunch of other stuff, man. Love the deck, love the gameplay. You guys should try this. I was waiting to spend my wild cards on Opus because I didn't really think this deck was great, but Opus is the real deal. We didn't use it that much, but the treasure we got from it helped ramp us up and get into winning positions, and just all around love this deck. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream and watching me play some games, and enjoyed watching this video if you're watching on YouTube. And yeah, thank you guys for stopping by, and I love y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed your day, and yeah, mwah.